In January, I flew to Bangkok to meet my best friend Kiara. She knows me better than anyone, and she knew exactly the places I would want to visit. She took me to the Patavikon flea market a little outside the city. I'm a sustainable designer, and I'm strict on only wearing and making from what already exists, so it was like a giant playground. There was one stall that stuck with me though. It had rows of t-shirts that were stained, old merch or uniforms, or designs made for single use before being discarded. I couldn't stop thinking about them, and during a repair road trip in Australia, I went to reverse garbage in Sydney, where I met Kirsten. I told her about this idea I had, and she said if I was your age, with your flexibility and freedom, and I didn't do it, I'd look back in years' time and regret it. So a few weeks later, while her words were ringing in my ear, I booked my flight here and made my way back to the market. I went and documented the abundance of waste in the market. I purchased 10 shirts, washed them, and I've been redesigning them and recording the whole process to create tutorials on how to extend the life of your wardrobe. I'm sharing the process and attempting to educate and empower people to creatively reinvent their wardrobe rather than submit to the over-consuming throwaway culture that we live in. I'm working with different materials, showing basic hand stitches to creative ideas to try out on your sewing machine. I've got fabric pastels, markers, beads, and more. My style is maximalism and joyful self-expression, but these techniques and skills can be transferred to cater any individual style. So far, I've finished and photographed the first lot of shirts, and this is how they've turned out. There's been some side quests and new projects that have organically stemmed from this project. It's also introduced me to some incredible new characters and ideas in my life. I feel like this series could stem off into multiple umbrellas. I'm partway in, but I'm also just getting started.